Hi. Hello. Hi guys. Hi. Welcome to your reading. This is a message that you need to hear right now. I like these a lot. Can I shuffle my Digimon card? No. Um Let me see if I pulled one random card, will this be relevant to the message? Yes. All these cats. A bunch of cats in here. A bunch of different colored cats. Okay. So interesting. Oh, but who you become is not something to be expected. You are a rare species. Alright, let's see what this is going into right now. Guys, where's this going? You are a rare species, the green woman. So there's a side of yourself that you've been afraid of, always. Something, like, there's a side of yourself that you haven't seen yet, I'm hearing. There's a side of yourself that you haven't heard. There's a side of yourself that you have not seen yet. Apparently, also, there's a voice within you that you haven't heard. Or a voice within you that is not loud enough, that becomes louder. I like this song. It's called Getting Closer by ONL and Alex Ricelow. This is a card all about like the other side of the gate. Only you can walk through those doors, you know. Only you can make that choice, that decision. And it being paired with the green woman here, this is telling me, I'm getting the fairy whispers that whomever has brought to this message, whatever brought you to this reading, there's a side of yourself that you have not seen yet, and there's a hidden voice deep within that you know, deep within you, like you know what this voice is, and this is the voice that you listen to the most, is that intuitive voice, that gut voice. And I spoke about this in one of my readings I just did. I don't remember which one it was, but like there's, when it comes to like your authentic voice, if like there are, okay, I remember it was in my elemental reading, like those who are really in tune with their soul, like from a young age, you'll never really lose that like connection, that soul inner knowing about your inner desires, what you want to do in this lifetime, what you're meant to do, what others. It helps you perceive others' energy like completely accurately, and not in a know-it-all way, but in a way where you don't put people in a box, but you can figure out what family of God that they most resonate with. I don't know how to explain it, but there's basically, it's the intuitive voice, okay? We're just gonna call it the intuitive voice. And this is something that is deep within you, you know, it's that gut feeling. Yeah, it's essentially the voice that you're coming into deep knowing with. And then we have these cards right here that we're going to look into right now. So let's look at the first one, pairing with these fairy cards. I haven't seen what is at the bottom of the deck yet. I'm not gonna get there. That usually trips me up. Here. Yeah, they are in reverse. These are in reverse, interestingly enough. So the lovers are in reverse and the death card is in reverse. This has to do with a choice that you were hesitant to make, something that you like put on the back burner, something you put on the side, that you were like, okay, I'm not gonna make this choice right now, but now you have to kind of make that choice. I'm getting, you have to make a choice. You have to make it right now. You don't have no. It's not that like, it's not like that serious. But you know, whenever you're finding this message, you're meant to find it, right? So you know what I'm talking about. If this is resonating, whatever this choice is, this has to do with like leaving something behind completely, or actually like not giving up hope in a connection. For some reason, not giving up hope in a connection. I'm hearing don't give up before you have tried completely. You know, there are people who only show up with 60 to 70% of their energy, and before and when the moment arose, when it truly came to show their full potential, they had never exercised like 100% yet. So it was almost impossible to muster that energy in the moment, even though they really desired the outcome and just desired the victory. Um, because they're so used to only using 60 to 70% of their energy, they they faltered, basically. Yeah, either this is coming from their side or your side, probably both, because most like it's usually a mirroring situation that's happening. Um, this feels like a strong counterpart energy, you know, like along the twin flame realm. So like deep soulmates, but it doesn't have to be that. Also, like it can just be somebody that you're low key supposed to um make connections with. This does not have to be romantic though, and that could be part of this big decision part here. Um, with the Hanged Man showing up in the upright. I haven't looked at the final card, the fourth card, but this is the third card in the upright, Hanged Man. Um, yeah, there's like something that's still like being decided here. There's something that's still up in the ether. Like something there's a level of uncertainty that I'm feeling that put this whole situation to a fault. Either someone didn't know how someone felt, whatever it was. Uh, before like even when it came to letting this idea go, when it came to letting this energy go, like nothing was done, and now a situation shall arise where you're put in a position where you kind of have to just make a decision, and no matter what, the most clear-cut decision, it's like I'ma just be myself. Like you know, you're like I'ma just be myself. All right, so that's what you end up doing here. Okay, so this is the main part of the message, right? Like, there's that inner part of yourself that you haven't really seen. Like, you haven't seen yourself that confident. You have not seen yourself that vocal about your wants and desires, because you're probably like very soft spoken. The group that I'm connecting with, very soft spoken. A lot of your energy does not want to hurt others, so a lot of the times the best decision is no decision. However, this one right here, this decision right here is coming back full circle. And I want to look at the bottom of the deck here. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so like what I just said, like when you end up just doing your own thing, the Green Woman especially, this Green Woman energy, and then the Guardian of the Gate, everything we have just said, like this is that self-sufficient energy, okay? That self-sufficient energy that allows itself to do whatever it desires. Nothing is holding it back. It is weaving the threads of their reality as they please. It is an energy that weaves the threads of its reality as they please. Okay, let's look at the fourth card. I haven't looked at it yet. 10 of Wands. Yeah, immediately after like this deep, like a lot of thought was put into this, it was just dropped. So like 10 of Wands, like deep contemplation over this like heavy energy, and it's just ultimately, it feels just like you dropped it. And then bottom of the deck, as I am done reshuffling, we have the Sun card. I like that. I'm gonna take 2 cards from the top. Let's see. Page of Wands, and then the Justice card. So yeah, this is a very new energy, Page of Wands. This is a very new, passionate, fiery, spicy energy to your name. Man, this video is gonna get copyrighted. Whatever, I forgot. I just like jamming, man. I don't like worrying about that BS. Anyway, anyway, this is a very new energy about you. With the Page of Wands and the Justice, like this new version of embodying yourself is very protected by the divine forces at play with this major arcana, the justice card. I'm seeing it like a adjudicator, like just a justice person, like as if God had his like lightning hammer, and like anytime anybody should try to interfere with this new version of embodiment, it'll get checked. Like, it'll be like, excuse me, leave my child alone. Like, it'll. That's literally like God's voice talking about you. All right, or source spirit, whatever you resonate with. All right, I am. It's all the same. All right, so Page of Wands and the Justice card. All right, so yeah, like this new version of embodiment is utterly protected. And yeah, something about that old decision. I want to learn more about that. Let me get another tarot card for that one. I want to learn more about that. I need that one. I need this. Oh, the Ancient True Tarot. No, it's not called that. It's called something else. Sorry. I'll figure it out if somebody really asks. But anyway, the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We like that, but it's not shuffled yet, so whatever. So we won't claim that it's not shuffled yet, okay? But that is a good energy. I am cutting the deck into Two of Cups. Still there, Four of Wands. Okay. Something about this is like, it was such a big decision that you had to make. The reason is because of manifestation. The way manifestation, the law of attraction works. All of it, like, you are very aware of, like, your thoughts and how it manifests your reality, right? So, because you were aware of this, you knew that before you made a complete decision, you needed to take some time and just focus on thyself, you just needed to do your thing completely. With that Nine of Pentacles card earlier, especially, further clarifying. But yeah, like, because you know how well and how strong that you can manifest, you are able to put it to the side, right? But now it's like it forces its way back. Not forces, that's a little vulgar, but it reappears in your life in a very soft way where you can feel it coming. You can definitely feel it coming with the Queen of Arrows, Queen of Swords. She definitely knows when, like, what someone's about to say before they say it. That's why she can be a little, sometimes, she can be a little off with the head sometimes. That's why she can sense it from a mile away. Look at her going. She's in the flow. She's in a flow state. Interesting how, like, this is a swords card, right? Queen of Arrows, right? So yeah, as she's going, protecting her kin, she's on the phone, but she can sense something. So it's like you can sense something's coming, especially with right before her. Forgot to mention is the Page of Swords, right? It's like she knows that something was left behind, something's lagging behind, and the energies that was meant to be in your reality was left behind. So the minute you reacquaint with its location and its reality and its existence within your life path, whatever this is that seems to be coming back, this decision that you have to suddenly make once again, whatever it is, it's definitely coming back, especially with the Eight of Wands. I didn't even see that until now. Eight of Wands. Yeah, look at this big hearth fire. I love that. Everyone's just having a good time. It's like immediate connection or communication that shall only be good times and laughter. Like, no matter what, like, you can, like, you can, even if it's, say if it's like, you haven't seen somebody that you normally don't like in a long time, you can easily, like, meet them with good vibes and good energy and, like, keep the peace, right? So I don't know, something about that, like, well, that's just the energies of the Eight of Wands, in my opinion. I'm a very intuitive reader, but yeah, it's just it's communication that's very lighthearted. That's never gonna be too aggressive for no reason. Like it's communication coming in quick because it needs to, for whatever reason, whether it's just literal information that you need in order to enter your house, or information that shall beget a friendship, or whatever it may be for you guys. All right, and then Five of Cups, ecstasy. All right, so it's a very interesting rendition of this card, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Five of Cups is like so depressed that they, of those three fallen cups, but there's like those two beautiful cups behind them, right? But here, Five of Cups, you just have pure ecstasy. This is like a reminder, okay? This is basically a reminder of all of your jewels, of all of your gifts, of all of your beautiful blessings, right? And all that you should currently be grateful for. You are currently, like, you're doing that, all right? But whenever this card appears, it's like a slight reminder to do it a little more. Especially when it comes to making this decision that you have to make, just think of the best possible outcome. Don't have an expectation, and go with that, and then continue doing your thing. That seems to be the main takeaway here. And then I'm just gonna end it off there. Bottom of the deck is the Sun card. I could just feel this like being the wrapped up reading here. Wow, this is beautiful. That's insane. That's insane. We have the Green Woman twice. The Green Woman, she's the Empress in the tarot, and her. She's not boxed in the oracle. She's her own energy, but she's similar to the Empress in her own way, in her very esoteric own way. But I digress. These are the cards that came out. This is the end of the reading. I'm gonna read these cards though before I end the reading. All right, but bottom of the deck, yeah, like utter happiness, like just exuding that life force from that heart chakra. That same, like, you keep going with this energy, like you realizing, like, the Five of Cups card is actually such a blessing in disguise, as annoying as it might be. Um, in certain situations, like, like, oh, but look, like, I know how, like, patronizing it can sound and annoying when someone's like, oh, I know that happened, but look, you have that. Like, I know how annoying that can sound, but, like, it's really, like, true, like, you have that. You have all that you should be thankful for, like, so, but, like, really sit in that, but, like, you know that already. I'm preaching to the choir on that one. So, but it's just remembering that. And once you do, like, I'm seeing, like, it's like, oh, okay, this is what this is what I've always should have been doing all along. I don't know why I held myself back. I'm channeling you guys. I don't know why I held myself back from making that decision. I don't know why I held myself back from making that decision. I simply wanted to be sure that the manifestation was not disturbed. Alas, you know now. I just got a notification. Ding. Alas, you know now the right way to manifest, and it is what? To not expect at all. Because the other side of that gate is just, you just know it's good. That's all that matters. Okay? 5 ecstasy, alright? You know it's gonna feel good, so that's all you need to worry about. And then Queen of Stones, and then Two of Stones. Two of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, how you usually manifest, it's like it's undergoing this transformation. Like, it's gonna, not everything is manifested the same way, especially the things that you really care about. Mama bear energy, right? You really, you really care about it, right? You don't want to go, right? So, especially with the Two of Pentacles here, you're like going up and about, just kind of like doing mental Olympics, psychic Olympics with others in your head, trying to wrap your head around how to get this manifested. Yeah, no, you gotta just imbibe this energy. Literally, the fact that it's apparent twice, this is a oracle deck. This is a tarot deck. Like, and I don't read with this deck too often. I like the other ones more because this one's, it's clearly like this is not. I'm an intuitive reader, so at the very least, I need the basics of the tarot card to read somewhat correctly. At I mean, as an intuitive reader, it's intuitive, so it's usually like 100% accurate for like a few people, but tarot helps with like delivering the message completely, especially to a broader audience, especially specifically because like it holds the trinket, it holds the what's the word, not the trinkets, the symbols, it just delivers the story a lot more coherently, like regular tarot, which is why it's created, right? But I digress. I'm a very intuitive reader. Anyway, what was I saying? Before I got a little self-conscious for a second. Jesus. Anyway, the Green Woman, right? We're gonna end off the reading here. Very, very powerful reading. This seems to be coming back. It seems to be like about maybe a particular someone, a dream, a goal, whatever it is. You need to like make that decision. You can't like something about this though is a little tricky. It's like not making a decision is a decision. However, setting in mind your desired outcome, which is like something important about this hearth fire, like as they're all gathering, do you want to just like continue being alone, or do you actually want to be surrounded by others? Do you actually want to like if this is a question of do you actually want to be in a relationship, or do you actually want to start that job, do you actually want to go down this career path, do you actually want to do this? And a lot of the times it's all connected. Like when you do one thing, they all fall in line, so it's a little redundant to go through the entire list every single time, but whatever. I digress. I'm gonna just end off the reading here. Okay, so this was a message that was meant for you, and as I'm seeing here, ultimately, just to nutshell it, you know what decision this is that you have to make. And it has to do with manifesting something big, specifically. Something that you would not normally be able to manifest until this point in time in your life. Because you have reached this, like, empress state, no matter the gender, alright? Like, you've like, mastered your divine feminine energy, I'm seeing. And it's becoming very apparent that something's on the way that is of a big desire of yourself, all right? Especially with the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. This is like what you have been waiting for, and it's that something about sooner than you think, okay? I'm gonna just end it off there, all right? Travel safely through the night, the mind, into the light, the divine. Okay, Kindred, thank you for being here. If that resonated, feel free to like, leave a comment, subscribe. Thank you for being here. Okay, and until the next reading, whatever it shall be, because we're just going with the flow. All right, whatever Spirit wants us to read for, we shall. We just started a schematic series, very interesting. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like, for some reason, it felt like. Sorry, I'm just like looking at the story here. It felt like Oh, the reading's done, by the way. You can click off if you don't want to like hang out. What was I saying? For some reason, blah 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 blah. What was I saying, man? Man. Sorry. Hold on, I'm gonna let you guys go after I figure out what I was trying to say. Sorry, I'm just trying to put them all in the upright now. I don't care if they go into the reverse, especially if the reading requires it, but it feels like a reset moment, so why not? Yeah, I digress. I guess this is just the end of the reading, but what was I trying to say, guys? Do you know? Do you know, guys? I forgot. But, Yeah, no, I'll let you guys go. Sorry, I'm really bad at that. Like, saying goodbye. All right, goodbye, guys. Until next time. Until the next reading. All right. Oh yeah, we're just going with the flow. Whatever reading wants to come through. Oh yeah, we did that and that Gemini schematic reading, and for some reason, I'm gonna just start like trying to discover the signs further through my intuition. Yeah, it do me well to like do some studying about the actual astrological signs, but there's just something about like something that cannot be taken away about like the raw self experimentation, like about the rawness of experimentation and what you discover going at it completely blind. And that stuff, like my 4 planets in Aquarius just like loves the the uncertainty of like just the overcoming of not knowing into knowing through claircognizance. Claircognizance is such a tricky psychic sense because it can play with your mind, but yeah, it's fun. That's why I do this, alright? Anyway, until the next reading, I hope this resonated with somebody. And until the next time, I love you guys. Farewell.